Hey everyone, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet so you get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. Christian Javier, once again, 4 innings and 100 pitches and 6 walks. And oh my goodness, it's just start after start after start that he can't get through 5 innings. He's throwing 100 pitches. It's painful to watch now. You're in a division race. Are the games too important now or will they be? You got the Rangers series coming up. At the end of the year, you have the Mariners series coming up. Can you start Christian Javier then?
I just don't think you can. I mean, it's going to have to be a Christian Javier we haven't seen for a long time, John. I don't know. Not this version of Javier, not the version we've seen for the last 2 months. He gets you in too much of a bind. He can't go 3 straight innings without giving up a run. Like, that just doesn't exist anymore. And it's crazy because he was the hot pick for Cy Young this year. He was the hot pick for Cy Young Award winner by a lot of people. And now I'm not sure if he's even on the playoff roster if you make it, because once you put him in, you have to worry about his pitches not being effective, not having the snap on the breaking pitches. He can't locate fastballs. He's getting people on base with his walks. He's got a 1.3 whip. I mean, it's just he's not the same guy. And if his name wasn't Christian Javier and you saw those stats, you wouldn't even think twice about not playing him. He wouldn't even make your playoff roster. Now, because he does have the reputation with you and the history, you're trying to think, how does he fit in? He didn't fit into a starting rotation as long as JP France doesn't implode. Unfortunately, Christian Javier just doesn't fit into a starting rotation in the playoffs. And I'm not even sure he makes a roster right now.
Look at the guys they signed. This Christian Javier got the extension this offseason. Jose Abreu signing, Montero signing, Brantley signing. Holy crap. You want to talk about bad money that they spent this offseason on top of McCullers the previous season. Wow. Just all kinds of wasted money. And, great organizations, they can't, with all the losses that they've had from the Garrett Coles and the Correas and Springers and Mortons and to be losing on this end as well with guys that you're signing, I don't know how they're doing it. They're doing it with smoke and mirrors because it's unbelievable. No organization could withstand this. And now, okay, what do you do with pitchers? We just saw Jose Urquidy come in for 4 innings, get the save, look pretty good doing it. We've seen Hunter Brown come in and piggyback. You see a piggyback role for Javier here?
You can't walk people. He's not effective. He doesn't have strikeout stuff anymore. His stuff isn't good enough. I think the question, John, isn't how you use Javier, because right now, until Javier proves he can pitch better, you're just not getting in games when it matters the most. Well, he shouldn't. We'll see what happens. I think the question becomes, France has come out of the bullpen before. Urquidy's come out of the bullpen before. Hunter Brown, obviously, last year through most of the postseason. I think what could be interesting is how they decide to use France. Hunter Brown's going to be a starter. How they decide to use France and Urquidy, because either one or maybe even both of those guys, if they go with the 3-man rotation, which I don't think you can do that as you move on in the playoffs. One of those 2 guys, either France or Urquidy, are going to be pitching out of the bullpen. And I'm thankful for it because you really need a solid middle reliever who can bridge all the way to 7, 8, or the 7th or 8th inning now. Because right now, really a lot of the pitchers right now, a lot of starts, 5 is as deep as they're going.
That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable as you're talking about playoff middle reliever. That's so important because your starter can't get past 4 innings.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's and yet here they are in the postseason with some of the crappiest starting pitching in the league over the last month. It's unbelievable.